Hey, nice fingers. I bet you give great typing.
I'm meeting somebody here. But, I am pretty good, though. I do type 90 words a minute.
Have you been tested?
Well, sure.
Recently?
Well, yeah, all secretaries have to be tested every now and then.
I'm sorry. I had no idea that you were really as...
Oh.
Had a little too much to drink, huh, Steve?
Oh.
I finally get a chance to meet a secretary. Oh, excuse me. You stay right here. I'll be right back.
Is anybody home? May I help you? Yes. Oh, I'm so glad you're still here. I thought for sure I'd blown it. You know you're about the only store in the gallery still open? How may I help you? I'm looking for one of those cornfield kid dolls. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about.
They're very popular.
Oh, tell me about it. That's all I hear out of my landlord's little girl. That's who I want one for.
Yes. Thought I told you I didn't want to be disturbed.
Yes, I know, but there's this woman on the line. She wants to speak to you, and she says she can't wait.
What woman?
Well, she says she's your wife.
That's not funny, Laurie.
I know, but that's what she said. I would have hung up on her, but she acted like she knew me, too. She even asked me about my boyfriend by name. I think you better talk to her.
All right. You're in charge of hell.
Well, I make the final decisions, yes. But in a larger sense, we, mankind, are in charge. Have been for centuries. Now, that's not the sort of thing we'd like to get around. It's important, John, that good men like you stay on the job, driving the chaff, the ungodly, away from the righteous. If you leave the job, you can't know what kind of security you'll be leaving behind. Look at Gary Frick. He never thought he'd wind up on the low road. But you just never know, do you?
Hi, Sheriff. You still here?
You mean in spite of your feeble attempts to scare us off?
Now, Dr. Klein.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know what I mean.
She's convinced that you are causing trouble up here. Is that so, Jim?
She's the one causing trouble. I've got houses to build. Now, just because they found a hole in the ground, my whole schedule's shot to hell.
I think it's a little bit more than a hole in the ground, Mr. Hilson.
We, the undersigned, conspire to set our hearts and minds entire
against complacent decency and bourgeois insipidity,
to free ourselves from all constraint and scorn both sanctity and saint.
1/4 of the alphabet, from A to G, are all here met.
Sworn are we to devilry, high-blown words and revelry.
Dionysus ever rule us, Andrew, Brian, and Cornelius.
May Apollo gild our chant. Diva, Eli, Frederick, Grant.
Who are you?
Hey, look, don't freak on me, spaceman.
The last reconnaissance was right. It's a dead world.
There was a name for this one in one of the old languages, wasn't there, Professor?
Yes. You have not come far enough. We see that you have a small talent for war. We've seen your primitive conflicts, your crude weapons, your petty bickering over borders, and the nuclear balance of terror which precludes any real victory, and we despair. We bred you for finer things, and you have failed miserably to produce the potential we nurtured in you so long ago. And so the experiment is over.
Is this stuff really gonna make me young?
Nobody can make you young. Aquavita water make you look young. Hey, that's all that matters, right?
Well, that's a pretty superficial attitude.
I'm a superficial kind of guy.
How much do I owe you?
Oh, there's no charge for the first one, Missy.
Missy? Can I ask you a question? How old are you?
Don't ask.
There are lots of other kinds of animals. I can tell you all about them. They're the ones who would rather chew their arms off than stay until morning. And then, of course, they're the ones who expect you to make breakfast for them as a reward for their performance.
Elaine, you said you were going to give up those downers if they ever catch you.
But they won't. Because my dear, sweet friend Andrea's going to watch out for me, isn't she?
One of these days it's going to catch up with you.
If I didn't take these, I couldn't sleep. If I couldn't sleep, I couldn't work. We wouldn't want me to lose my job, would we?
As a matter of fact, I am. Little holiday in Cornwall.
Not today, you're not. You're coming with us?
Oh, I don't think so. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You don't have a choice, old man.
So, Marco, have you like us?
She said no birds and none out. Nico!
Come on, go. Try me.
Muffin, what's the matter with you? What's the matter with me?
You didn't kill anybody with this gun, kid. Last time it was fired, you probably weren't even born.
What happened? Yeah, look, Lance, you didn't do it. It was old man Taylor. I mean, after all these years, he was trying to confess. And I guess this was his way.
If he's a dude, he's a city slinker. We'll get a couple of drinks out of him and then shove him on his way. Get me down, I'm missing out. He's probably buying the good stuff.
I'm sorry, Weldon. You're going to stay up there till he leaves town. We can't risk your talking to him.
Sheriff, please, don't leave me. Sheriff, please, I won't say another word. Sheriff!
No.
This is his girlfriend. She helped him escape from where he was staying. Now, I don't really care about the girl, but I have got to find the boy.
I know who you are, Mr. Williams. I know what you're gonna do, and I know why. And I'm asking you not to, please.
Who are you? How do you know all this? You a cop or something? Huh? And you know about this, too? And you also know that I'm capable of doing this right now? Do you? Yeah. I got no choice. I've got nothing left. I've got to do it.
Mr. Franklin, I'm afraid I won't be heading back just yet. The damnedest thing, a couple of the meanest looking tornadoes you ever saw just blew into the state. One of them just ripped right through downtown Austin. The other one's headed here. I better stay and see what I can do.
Yeah.
Tornadoes?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'll take care of you people, Lyndon. Let me know how I can help.
Yes, sir.
How are you feeling?
It's none of your damn business.
Let's have a look. He is not fit to be released as yet. He needs another treatment. Or two. You could make things very simple by telling us where to find the notebooks.
Hey, man, listen, there must be some kind of mistake. Like this lady here, like she was saying, I never hurt anybody in my life. I mean, hell, that's why I skipped to Canada instead of going to Nam. I knew I could never kill anybody. I mean, I knew it.
What about you? Put you on a low road.
That's not wrong of me, is it?
For just a few hours. Maybe we could go to dinner to a nice restaurant.
Do you use this devilish power to spy on your neighbors?
'Tis not devilish, and I cannot see into the doings of my neighbors, except...
What? Speak up, girl. Except what?
Once I did perceive by my seeing a most foul murder.
Murder?
You up to this? No. Oh, of course he did. He always liked dealing with you mortals. Of course he liked dealing with some more than others. Like that little trollop, Drusilla.
Drusilla?
You don't think there's anything going on between me and Drusilla, do you? I'm merely petitioning Jupiter because Drusilla is just too nice to remain a mortal. Ha! I knew what he was doing.
I think you need this. A toast to our new house, my rays, and this beautiful gorgeous.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, have you reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor.
What is the verdict?
We find the defendant, Adam Grant, guilty of murder in the first degree.
The defendant will rise. The defendant will rise.
Adam, you have to stand.
That's all right. That's all right. That's all right now, Mama. Any way you do.
Hey, Alice. What the hell are you doing in there?
I don't know. I'm sorry, Mr. Phillips. We were just having some fun.
Well, I don't know what it is you were doing either, but whatever it is, you keep doing it.
Only it wasn't a meteor.
I was there too. We both saw it.
Now, you take it easy. Go slow. Take a deep breath. Now, tell me from the beginning.
Sheriff, we were out past the Santa Mira Mountains, and we saw a thing across the sky.
You mean like a big burning light?
You saw it too.
Oh, the switchboard's been going crazy. An Air Force jet crashed. Oh, not more than 30 minutes ago.
He can't see you.
I won't exist for him until it's time.
Where do you take us? To a better place?
Sometimes.
It must be beautiful.
Well, it's a place like any other.
I found it, and it made a difference. It really did. When I read it, I knew somehow this was connected to the saucer. And when I read the words, it was like a song. I'm not explaining this right, I know.
No, it's fine.
The first president of Earth, and she's practically in tears. God knows what effect this will have on the time stream. And if you go back to see Cleopatra again, don't bother coming home.
I gotta go. I got trig at 1. Okay, see you later.
A new year with new friends and a new confidence. And in time, he began to doubt whether it had ever really happened. Until one day...
Peter?
Charity?
Aye. For a minute, please, Peter. Only for a minute. But I had to tell you. There is a message.
A what?
Look at Bear Rock, Peter. Under the bear's jaw. On the left side.
Charity,